And we are live. Hello, hello. And let's see who we have. We have, hi, Kat. Hi, Jenna Lee. Hi, Big Mama. Hi, Tommy in the tub. Hi, Karen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. So this is a live video if you're watching it at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time on Friday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just walked in the door about 10 minutes ago. I took Jeff to get his medicine this morning. So been on the road for 4 hours. Was a little tired coming home, so I stopped and took a walk in a sunflower field. Yes, a beautiful sunflower field. So I'll have pictures of that. It was absolutely beautiful, and you guys, my smile is hurting my face. It was so amazing. And I got out and I was walking around the car, and hi, Novella, welcome. And the owner was out, and so I asked if I could take pictures. I'd already taken one, but he's like, of course. He goes, go ahead and go in. And I told him that that I was driving back from taking my son to the doctor, and I was sleepy. So I was out and walking, and had a wonderful visit and walked around. And of course, different sizes of stems, and just absolutely so beautiful. And so as I'm getting ready to leave, and he's telling me, he says, tell people they can come and take pictures in the field, and they don't have to buy the flowers to take pictures in the field. And I was like, isn't that beautiful? That What a joy. I mean, you guys, it's amazing. And so this is the road that Jeff and I take. It's a canyon road. It's at Sierra Highway and Vasquez Canyon. So so if you have ever been on a Zoom call with me when I'm driving and Jeff is running the Zoom, it's Johnny Five Road and the road that Sleepy Valley is on. So absolutely amazing, beautiful, filled my heart, filled my soul. And I wish that for you. And I got 2 days like that this week. And so the other one we're celebrating with one of my pictures from getting to go to the beach. And we went to the beach in Ventura, in California. And knowing that it's June, we had full on sweatshirts, sweatpants, and the whole bit, and got there, and there was sun. There was not a cloud in the sky, no fog, no marine layer. Absolutely beautiful. And today, when we went there, it's foggy, marine layer, cold. There was smoke. It was, yeah. So, yeah. So 2 times in 1 week, had absolutely beautiful. So celebrating summer, I went with the ocean, and instead of going with like the beach part of the theme, I went with the sea. Okay, so with the ships. Okay. And so you've got your 3 ovals, your 3 labels, 2 that you can make into stamps. You've got your words, and you've got mini labels. And I, of course, so this is the freebie. It's available at patreon.com/Dearjuliejulie, and it is free. You can get that there. And then I also had this for the paid Patreons. So you guys got the larger tags, because I made them, so they don't need to just go sit in a file somewhere. Plus I'd already printed them. I'm like, well, if I'm going to print them and use them, I better give them to the Patreons. So so the paid Patreons that have a subscription, they start at $3. This is there for you. I did not print off the other thing. The other thing that I did is I finally made the template of the flip open envelope that I made the other day. And that is if you are a Patreon member, so even a free member, you have access to that template. And it is there. Okay. So, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I did print this on cardstock. Okay, and I did bring a dryer sheet and some sandpaper, and look at this. And that one's mine. Jeff has labeled this one mine because he knows I do not like.
Well, also you said you might do something with a bread tag.
I did say I would do something with the. Oh my gosh! Thank you.
You're welcome.
You guys, you pray for an assistant, you get one. So I have a bread tag. Oh, that's right, because that was on that part of the Zoom call that we talked about the bread tag. So yeah, and he brought me a drink on my table, which we don't normally do, but we can. Okay.
Close the door.
Okay.
You need anything else?
Nope. Thank you, Jeff.
Yep. Hello, everybody. Bye,
Jeff,
everybody.
Jeff says hi. Okay, and for those of you, he went down another 5 milligrams on his medication. So we have a dryer sheet. We have used sandpaper. It was the only piece of sandpaper I could find, but because, you know, we're using junk. Then I do want to show you, because we talked about, somebody was asking about the Beach Beauties, and I happened to find a journal that I started that has items from the Beach Beauties. So you've got the little girl, you've got the girls on the beach, you've got a beach picture, some more of the Beach Beauty. So this is a kit that is in the Etsy shop, also from Beach Beauties, and the beach, and then the tiny pieces. And this is another one, and on the other side you have them. Okay, so this is Antique Beach Beauties Digital, and it's available in the Etsy shop. Okay, so, and you get them in all different sizes, pages, tags, all the things. Okay. Oh, there's that one. Okay, so, and then you've got this one here. She always reminds me of my best friend Tammy growing up. I don't know if she'd think that was a good thing or a bad thing, but there you go. Okay, and then on the, you've got some the other way. So you've got this beach scene, full page. Some little pieces. So you've got the cute little girl. So I am going to do something with this. I may actually, it's got a lot of pages. I may take it and separate it into 2. I put her in the middle. Okay, so that gives you an idea of the images. Hi, Ashley. Oh my gosh, we were talking about you yesterday and wondering and if we needed to go out looking for you. So it was so good to see you. Okay, so this is Beach Beauties. It's available in the Dearjuliejulie Etsy shop. Remember, today is the last day of the sale. You get 25% off if you are a Diamond, Emerald, Pearl, or Topaz Patreon. Your coupon code giving you 45% off is in the Patreon, and it is good through Monday. Okay, so it is your special. Okay, and then I have, you guys, this is from, they're in the Patreon. They received some beach pieces. So It was a paper and it had the images on the paper. Okay. So, and I made this is a hinge that I made, an envelope hinge. So these are images from the Patreon beach. We made a hidden journaling card. And so, yeah. So depending on what level of Patreon you are, you have access to the different ones. And these are from quite a while ago. Okay. From a couple summers ago. Here's some more. We did cards using the Beach Beauties. And then we have a file card. And we have some large tags. Okay, so Beach Beauties is the name of the kit. And, okay, so today we're going to work with our Friday freebie. And, all three things have to come from the category. But you can use all those things. This is talking about the challenge that we have going on right now. We're doing a Just Junk and Around the House Junk Journal Challenge. And so you are to use your bases to be out of the category. And then you decorate your item with 3 things from the category. You guys, I have this 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 punch. It's from Stampin' Up. I've had it for years. I don't know if they still have it, but it is going to work to be able to come down and punch these out. And so I'm going to take advantage of that. Of course, you can just go around and cut around the outside. So we'll do that with this one. I always like to see when I've got cut aparts if I have a punch that will work, because it's like that would be so cool. And look how fast that was compared to what I'm doing right here. So hi Kathy Ashley, welcome. Okay, cut that off. So yeah, so for several years that sunflower field has had pumpkins. And so I always watched to see when they would plant the pumpkins, so that's how I knew when I was to plant my pumpkins. But they did sunflowers this year. So, okay, so I've got the boat, and what I'm thinking is I can go ahead and put this on the other side. Oh, I have an idea. So we're just going to play. We're just going to play here. So yesterday was our crafting chat. And Jeff and I had gone to get his medicine yesterday, not knowing that they were closed for Juneteenth. But everything worked out. He was able to get it today, but it ended up he did without it for a day. And he said that's because he knew he was going to get to go bright and early today. Okay. So, okay, I was just reading the words to make sure that I'm okay with the words that are on there. We're going to go ahead and go around. Okay, so having book page instead of just having the straight color, I think is going to be kind of cool, especially for the beachy kind of look that I'm going for. Now you could go ahead and go around this like with your gold pen, or a white might be kind of cool, especially, you know, thinking of the foam from the waves on at the ocean. Okay, so there we go. We have, oh, let's turn this upside right. Oops. We've got a little sailboat on the back here. Even though that's for journaling space, we don't want it to be in the wrong direction. Okay, so bloopers are included. Okay, so we've got our little sailboat on this side. We've got this, and we can either, it could either be like a small tag or even like a charm for something. And of course, if you wanted to, you could go ahead and come in, and since we didn't have any seagulls, we can go ahead and draw some. Come on. Okay, so what I do for my seagulls is I draw over. I'm going to do them kind of bigger. I draw like an elongated raindrop. Okay, and both ways. So kind of straight or thinner in the center. And that's it. Just like that. And you have like a seagull or a seabird. Okay, so there we go. Okie dokie. So that gives us that one. And then we have this one also. And then this one can just be we'll just there we go. Okay, and there's our scare. It's out to sea. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this kind of back where it goes. Okay, so used our 3 little pieces. Okay. Oh, our Bible verses this time. He makes the storm a calm so that its waves are still. Psalms 107.25. And that's interesting, Julie. Go ahead and, I'm sorry about that. Go ahead and give it the right kind of dot. And then this one, when you go through deep waters, I will be with you. Isaiah 43:2. And this one I have in my bathroom that is decorated for beach or ocean. We have our words here. Impact label, sand crab, seaweed, seashore, toes in the sand, sandcastle, ship, waves, sand, shells, sunshine, hello summer, beach day, ocean. Okay, so got all those scissors. Got all those words. You can either cut them out and have them, or I like to keep them together until I use them. Let's see, we're calling this Ships at Sea. Its date is 062025. Summer ships at sea. That's our Friday freebie. Okay. We're going to go ahead and cut across here. Now, I have another punch. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's see. I have a label punch. I have a feeling it's too big for this particular one. It is. Otherwise, it might have been kind of fun to go around that and have that outside. Wonder if we can try it here. We can try it on this one. Okay. Make sure. Okay. The top is going to be a little flat. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh, I think that's kind of fun. So I may go ahead and start leaving a little more room around those when we are making them. And yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Okay, so we've got these other two. And yeah, so our high today, after having 106 day before yesterday, and then I think we were 99 or 100 yesterday. Today, our high is supposed to be 88. Tomorrow, our high is supposed to be 78. I will be in the garden all day. I'm gonna have to wear long sleeves probably. But oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to. And then on the like 2-week, 14-day forecast, no days over 100. Like, yes, I like it. So I'm just cutting out the label. Okay. So I have this. Let's go ahead and put my new pen. My new pen says Faith Julie, and it's got a B on it, and it's got a lot of charms. It doesn't fall over. It's just heavy. So Crystal, if you're watching this later, it's not falling over. So yay. Hi Regina, welcome. Hi Rhonda, welcome. Okay, so there's a little sailboat off in the distance, and then these ones are down here. I'm going to go ahead. You guys, have you used dryer sheet? Dryer sheet I think is fun to use. Now, one of the things you could use is, this kind of reminds me of, the ocean water. This is wax paper. My wax paper ruffle. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rip around this. Now, when you're ripping it, you will release, I was going to say the flavor, the fragrance, if there's still fragrance in it. Hi, Kathy D. Welcome. So just a little warning. If it might bother you. You might. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull it apart a little bit so I get a little more. And I can put that behind my label. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use the fabric tack. I think it'll stick faster and better. Okay. So, I am reworking the digital at the beach. It's one of the originals. It came out in 2018. And so I figured that, it's, what does that make it? 7 or 8 years old, 7 years old. That it would be okay to go ahead and to rework it. And so I'm going to be reworking it. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to use, let's see. Beach Day. Okay, so these I like to go ahead and just cut them down like that. And then actually I usually go ahead and rip them this way. We've got Hello Summer. And I'm going to put it on here so that it's down below. Okay. Bye, Ashley. Good to see you. Okay, so we have hello and summer. So I did play with my beach pictures with the watercolor program, and they are, oh my gosh, so cool. So I think I want to do some things for Paige and Izzy's and Millie, their photo album, their scrapbook. And so we have Hello Summer on that one. And I'm going to do Ocean. And I've got Beach Day. We'll do Ocean on this little one. I like to play with it like that and, trying to figure out where I want to put it. I don't just put it in the first place usually. Okay. Okay. So we've got beach. So this is the first weekend in a long time we don't have plans. So okay. So Beach Day. Hello Summer, Beach Day, Ocean. Okay, now we got the big ones. Okay. And so again, you could add the background. I could have gone ahead and printed on the back of these. So I just thought it was fun because this beach one is kind of generic. I did put together a side-by-side page for the Patreons, and that if I didn't already put that in, it'll go in later. We had to get out of here very bright and early this morning to be able to be back in time to be live. So yeah, we already drove to Ventura and back, which is 2 hours there, plus the appointment, then 2 hours back. And they were filming at the hotel. They were that's on Sierra Highway. They were filming at the Halfway House, which is the restaurant on Sierra Highway. And then we saw signs for 2 other places. Last week they were filming at the Gentle Barn on Sierra Highway and in the hotel. So they've been at the hotel the last few times that we've driven by there. So they're probably making a movie, or they might be using it for a TV series. Cat naps are granted. You guys, it was so cool having having Millie here this weekend. I was able to take a couple of cat naps because, you know, I had the baby. And so she and I fell asleep holding her. It's pretty funny. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go around this one so that we have it done. Now this one can also go with the friendship pages that I gave the Patreons last month, because the ship actually came out of that. But I was like, I need another ship. Another actual ocean thing. Yeah, quite a difference between Monday and today. There we go. Okay, so we've got the ship. Hi, Petra. Welcome. Okay, so these are what we had. And while I'm thinking about what I'm going to do there, I'm going to just come over and have these ready. I've been just going through, and as I find things that are meant to be stamps, I've been cutting them and putting them up here on my desk. And you know what? It makes it a whole lot easier to use them if they're already cut out. I've got them cut out and up here, and this gives me another variety. Okay, so there we've got a little beach stamp. And I have my postage scissors. You could use zigzag scissors or deckle edge scissors. Okay, so I've got a couple of stamps. Okay, So for the sandpaper, I kind of liked the way that looked right there. There we go. And then we can also add to the edge of the sandpaper. I'm going to grab some dryer sheet. Okay. It just, I was like, oh, it was sitting here to go in the drawer where it goes. Okay. And it just kind of made me think of the foam that was on the edge. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use the fabric tack. Oh, yes, prayers for you, Petra. So those of you that are out there that are watching, this is a live video. So there is a live chat going on. Some of the most amazing, wonderful people are in that chat right now. And they would love to get you. They would probably love to get to know you. Okay. Okay. Now, which one do we want to put it on? We could put it down here. It kind of looks like a rocky edge. Here. I'm going to put it on this one. Hi, Gigi. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope I said that right. Okay, so sandpaper is just kind of a fun thing to add when you are doing beach. I liked this piece because it has some things going on. It almost makes it look like it's got shells or something. I think that the dryer sheet's kind of fun because it kind of looks like the foamy stuff that would be on the side. Now, another thing that you can add is doily. Okay, so doily might be kind of fun to add. Getting that look also. Oh, I kind of like that. It's not centered correctly, but I actually like it. You know me, I like weird stuff. So if I do this and I put this on here. So what if I make it so that this part, oh, come on. Okay, so if I put it on here, okay, I can go this direction. Okay, I'm going to put it on this side. I'm going to make it so that you can write on, maybe not. Could have. Okay, we're going to go like this. So that folds over. And we're just going to go ahead and put glue all the way around this. And it can either be a tuck or it might be okay. We switched it to this side. Okay, and then this could go on this side and could be where you write. I kind of like that. The freebie is in patreon.com/dearjuliejulie. It's just right there. You just download it right there. And you'll find many, because we usually have them on Fridays. Occasionally, very occasionally, we don't get to have one. And sometimes, you know, it's like I'll put together, I'll do 3 because maybe I'm not going to be here of a Friday. So it's already been put there so that you do have access. So this is kind of a funny little tag. So you have the bright side if that's what you want, or you have the old-fashioned side. I like it. And remember, you can go ahead and add the stamp up here if you wanted to. This is kind of cool. It just gives you something that you're going to be able to put in. And if you don't like the ship, you can go ahead and flip it over and make it into a tab. I'm going to use the back side of it, of the ship, for the front piece. Every day we have a live chat at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. And we do a premiere video most days, but on Fridays we are live. Occasionally I'll be live also, you know, sometimes I'm live at that time also. But we will have a live chat. So I kind of don't like the way that turned out, you guys. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I have this. You know, sometimes things happen. It's like, somewhere. It started almost an hour ago. So my clock is showing 11:16 is my time here, and we started at 10:30. Okay. Okay, I'm going to leave that for right now because I'm not sure what to do to it to fix what I did. I don't like it. You know, like a flower would be kind of cool, always. But the flowers I have on my desk are for the challenge. I don't want to use a one that I'm, excuse me, supposed to use for the challenge. So yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that on this particular one, but what if we, bloopers are included. So that gives us a tab that we made. We've got sand that we could use as a, okay, I do like the idea of like a cloud up here. So this is, again, is dryer sheet. I love to use actual trash in my journals. So, and we are doing another Just Junk challenge next month. So if you like to do trash journals, you might like to join us. I did not get my toes in the sand this time. When we went to the seashore there. Oh, I like this so much better. Okay, there we go. And this gives you, if this is in a side pocket, this gives you a tab that you're able to pull out. Okay, if you happen to like this side better, then you can have it be like that. Okay. So just making some fun little goodies here. Several ideas of how you can use this. I mean, of course, there's all the obvious ways, but I did want to show you using sandpaper and doilies and dryer sheets with your beach items. Okay, so I do have a file folder tag, and it has this flip up piece, but I don't need it to flip up. So I'm gonna go ahead. I don't need it to be that big. Okay, so pocket in the back. That way it is a tag with a job. Okay, tag with a job. Dibs. Oh, it's a white page. Don't wanna waste a white page. Remember all those days I couldn't find a white page, and now every time I go to pick one out, I'm like, oh, it's a white page. It's kind of funny. Okay, so we can go ahead and go around with the gold pen. Kind of cool, kind of looks antique. And I might take a nap today. I had to make 3 videos though. This Jeff has his ultrasound appointment. It's been changed to Monday. So that was another interesting thing. You know what? I wonder if we should put... I just happen to have doilies on my desk because I just did the kitchen was the room I just, or the category I just did. So the doilies were still on my table. Let's see. Okay. And I think, yes, we will. Okay. We'll take this. We'll put it on. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this around. Then I have less I'll go ahead and wrap it around. Less scraps. Okay, so we're using the scraps. Go ahead and put this on. So wrapping something around, putting on our oval. Flip up pocket in the back. And then okay. Adding book page. One of the things I like to do, especially dictionary, I like the different colors of, the different, sometimes they'll have a different font, they'll have the boldness of the word being dictioned. What is the word? Not dictioned. I made that up. Okay. There's that. And that. Okay, so just that simple. Put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. Go around the edge. So I'm pulling the sponge into it. Okay, so pulling the sponge, and that way it catches on the outside of the newspaper looking piece. Okay, now if you wanted to make sure that you could still use this pocket, you can come down here and open this area across. That way you've got your accessible to your whole pocket. So you can just have a little goodie back there. I think this might be kind of a fun topper for that. It says hello summer. You could give somebody, make this and put a gift card in the back there. Kind of like it. It's like a little crooked. I'm like, I kind of like it crooked. Okay. Yeah, so you can put a gift card back here and for summer or cruise tickets. I saw that there's a cruise, a dinner cruise, and it's during the Perseid meteor shower. I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be so cool. Okay. So one of the things that you can do with something like this is attach it to a second piece, and then it can go over it, kind of like a paper clip. I kind of like that. So just like that, and then it can go over a page like that. Okay. And we've got this little goodie. Okay, then I'd forgotten about this. So let's see. Oh, there's a white piece. We'll put that over there. Okay. Okay, this one. I have no idea what I'm doing here. So we're going to go ahead and come up. So they were talking that you could put an eyelet in and use this and it would hold it down. I don't know if this is going to work because I did not get a chance to try this ahead of time. Now, of course, you could go ahead and put something else to help hold it. I do have the oval. Oh, I have a blue oval. I'm going to do the blue oval because I'm getting ready to do my the Patreon for June, and I am using some of the antique at the beach kit, and that's what got me saying, oh, I think I'm going to redo that kit. Okay, so I'm going to try this. Try putting, whoop. Okay. Okay. This has kind of got a pretty big lip on it. Ah, okay. I don't know where my oval is on there. Yeah, that didn't work. But I got a blue that'll match my blue. What if we did because what I was thinking, I'm trying to remember what they said. Bye, Jennalee. Okay, if I cut a neck out of it. Put that in there. I like that. I like that. That's not what they said, but but I like it. Did Big Mama say buttons? See, I could go back and add some more, add like papers in here so that it would be like a little notebook, right? I could. Because otherwise it's like, okay, yeah, so what is that? What are you going to do with that? Well, I'm going to make it into a scrappy notebook. There you go. Scrappy notebook out of a bread tie and dibs page. That is one of my favorite things about this house is the bathtub. I'm going to use all the pieces, you guys, because then I don't have scraps. Use all the scraps. Ooh, vintage metal buttons. Don't leave them anywhere near Big Mama. That's all we got to say about buttons. Okay, we've got another stamp. I'm going to put this stamp on that one also. So you can even create when you're exhausted after driving 4 hours. Only if bloopers are included. So please make sure you share if you make something out of any of the Friday freebies. Please share them in the crafty community. That's our Facebook group. Share your ideas so others will share theirs as well. Okay, I do have my cancellation stamp. We'll cancel those two. And we have, and we've got a tab also. So I'm gonna just attach these seaweed sand crab onto these white pieces because I can use this when I make the page for Izzy, and it was Amelia. It was her first time going to the beach. We did not put her feet in the water so that way her mom could do that. But Izzy was playing with the sand crabs and seaweed. So I've got these ready, and I will just go around them like that. Okay, so we have our oval tag, our tag with a job, this one, these. Now this could be a charm. It could be like a like a tea bag charm that hangs and goes and moves back and forth because it is decorated on both sides, which is cool. I am going to go ahead and do my verse cards real quick. So we did do some of the words. And we've got that and that. Okay, I think we'll go with blue. And when you go through deep waters, I will be with you. Hi, Penny. Oh, yeah. How is your eye today, Penny? Okay, so there's that. And we can, you know what? Let's, oh, that's the big one. Patreons, you've got that in the Patreon. I want to do the, yeah, because this is easy with the Stampin' Up! Punch that I've got. I can just go on here, punch it out, just like that. And then I can add it. Okay, and this will go on my verse ring. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I like to draw sometimes. So we did draw seagulls earlier. Okay, I'm going to put a couple over here. And look, those look like clouds. Where's my, so this is the sandpaper. This can be the seashore. Okay. I did not put this piece had some of the dryer sheet on it, but so sandpaper. I'll put this over here. Dapper Dan, the handsome man from last week's Friday freebie. Okay, so for the verse ring, this is what we've got. I've been adding to it each week. Ah, come on. Come on. Come out wherever you are. Okay. Crocodile for the win. Okay. So, there we go. We have that one. And then this week, okay, and I like to use the things from around the desk from this, from the freebie from the day. And so let's see, let's do another one. Um, 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 um. He makes the storm a calm so that its waves are still. So these, I have people that use these for their planner each week. Some that save them and then make cards so that they have cards to give that have the Bible verses, and of course some that just keep saving them so that they're going to be able to use them in a Bible journal or inspirational journal. Others that do the verse ring idea like I do. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to use the little ship. Okay. And instead of gluing it down, I'm going to staple it. Okay. Okay, we're going to go under and then pull it out. Ooh, she'll cook. Oh, yum. Yum. I'm ordering kale soup when I come visit Big Mama. And Tara's brisket. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and, oh, you know what? Let's add dryer sheet this time. Dryer sheet. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put glue down. Okay. Dryer sheet. Sandpaper. Little puddle waves. Dryer sheet and sandpaper. It's like a sand bar here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the address. Psalms 107:25. Okay, and then I think we'll go ahead and give this one. Whoop, you gotta stay on there. You know, you don't have a choice. You're just staying. Hi Vicki, welcome. It's been a little while since we got to see you at a premiere. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with smaller. Whoops. Probably should have made sure it was open before I. I think I'll put it right here. Put glue on both sides. So we used one of the labels as like a tab. And then we cut the tab down because, yeah, tab was too big. Okay. We'll come over here. Grab the word waves. Bye, Novella. Well, hope to see you again. Okay, waves. Adding that to the edge. Sometimes I put things off the edge. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like it. Sometimes I don't. So we had two today. We didn't have one last week, so I guess we're making up for it. That was not the intention. There was room for 2, so I made 2. Bible verses, that is. Okay. So we've got the, when you go through deep waters, I will be with you, Isaiah 43:2. And he makes the storm a calm so that its waves are still. And then we've got the waves. And these will just go right in the first ring with the others. And so, yeah, so we've got lots of them, including this one. It says, every good and perfect gift is from above. James 1:17. Okay. Rejoice always. 1 Thessalonians 5:16. Okay. It's more blessed to give than to receive. Acts 20:35. There you go. Okay, guys. Yeah, there we go. We've got so many. And just so you know, you can find the freebies at patreon.com/Dearjuliejulie. They are free. If you join as a member, even a free member, then you'll know when they are. You'll get notified when they're there, if you've chosen that. And then the Patreon is my subscription service. So there are several different tiers. Starting with the $3 tier, you get a welcome gift. And when you get that welcome gift, everybody gets that welcome gift. It's a digital page. And so throughout the month, as people join the paid Patreon, you'll see that everybody will get that access to that page. And then you'll get a variety of others. And then when I do things like, I made this so that I could have this, and so so the paid Patreons have, this is one of the things that they are able to get, or it's in the Patreon. Okay. At the $5 level, you get everything that they got at the Opal level, which is the welcome gifts and the extras, digitals. But at the $5 level, you also have access to Zoom. And we Zoom on Mondays at 1 o'clock when I am home. And we Zoom on Thursdays at 1 o'clock, or 3 o'clock on Monday, 1 o'clock on Thursdays. And it is a lot of fun. We'd love to have you join us at the Zoom. We craft and chat, and then on Monday we're working with misfits or misprints or papers that you're trying to just make usable. And that has been a lot of fun. And we'd love to have you join us for that. At the $10 level, you get a journal, a mini journal kit. And so last month they received the red and blue flower kit, and I'm going to be working with some beach things to go along with it. It will be a lot of fun. And let's see, Diamond, at the Diamond level, they get the sneak peek on the 27th, and they also get the discount. So the discount, when things are on sale, they get an additional 20%. And then they get 20% off digitals all the time with their promo code. So right now, digitals are 25% off. And so with their promo code, they get 45% off all digitals. So, okie dokie. That is, oh, and then we have the pearl and topaz levels, and those are where you receive a journal every month, or every month that you choose to be a part of it. And so if you look back through some of the flip throughs, you can see some of the journals that the pearl and topaz Patreons have received. It's a really fun level, and you get a great deal because you also get access to everything everybody else has access to on the Patreon. And then you get a journal also. So you get all those things, the Zoom, the digitals, the extra digitals, all the things, and then you also get a journal. So check that out. If you have questions, email me at dearjuliejulie@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to answer any questions, talk to you about that. So yeah, our Friday freebie today was summer ships at sea, and we made embellishments just playing with it, and my overdriven brain. So I don't know, it's like I didn't think I would not, I don't feel super creative after driving 4 hours. So, but these are the things that we made out of the one sheet, and we did use a bread label. It didn't work for what I was trying. I will play with it a little more, but I think it's really kind of fun as a tag. And so bread tag would be something you find in the kitchen. And so if you are working on your kitchen things, you might put that on the top of your tag. And what I did was I just cut a sliver and put it down inside and stapled it on. I think it's kind of cool. And it's got, it's got the date and stuff right here. I think that's kind of cool. So thank you guys so much. Marianne, we're just wrapping our arms around you and praying for you. The loss of your mother this week, yesterday. We love you, and prayers for your family. I know that you have a special request in that the death certificate gets signed so that she can be released, so that your arrangements can happen for your family and for you to honor your sweet mother. So God bless you. And everybody, there is a place for you to put your prayer requests in the crafty community. We encourage that. We welcome that. And it is a place that it's amazing. You guys, we saw a miracle in December with my Jeff. And many, many, many of you were a part of that. And that it's kind of started with that little place, and of course Penny Pudge and Big Mama. So I love you guys. I think I am gonna go take a nap. Not something that happened. I'm gonna make the grocery list, and then I'm gonna take a nap, and because Tom does the grocery shopping. So, but he doesn't like it if he doesn't have a list. So yeah, again, you can find the freebie at patreon.com/dearjuliejulie. We are here every day, Monday through Saturday, with a premiere or a live video. And what that means is there's always a live chat. On Sundays, a video goes up, and I just really appreciate and thank all of you that do take the time to watch the Sunday video. And so, yeah, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.